Ninth touchdown of the season, and the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fighting his way through contact and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Charles,
they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. That is a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. That first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd in a couple.
It's in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Well, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This is a hit. What a nice team.
Hurts. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch conversion.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. But you often say that.
We've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and Hurts fumbles it, and the Falcons grab it. And his guy surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Takes it to about the 37. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the
weekend. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, That's when you know you're playing well.
Get set. Shot.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is playing. It's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 3rd and 7.
12, 12, 12. Gun, gun. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How do they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone?
Pass. Brown the motion man right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that.
It is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down carry for Barkley to the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first stepper. He made the read. He was able to make the play.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Just don't leave him with a 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And that's going to be good. And rip off a pretty big play. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit runners.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, we talk about the not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a rip.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that.
I'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Robinson up the middle, and he won't be close to, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here we go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws. The Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Good. Set. King. Hey, easy. 63. Back. Delta.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things. 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
Running left, it's Barkley. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. 5.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
And that one's not going to remain a 2-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
A little short pass. This is Everett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
Ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Burrow will throw. And complete to Drake London. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the foot. He threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 84 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Falcons nothing. Jake Elliott to kick
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Fortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but isn't going to make it easy.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 first and 10. Looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. Hurts completing this one quickly. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Albert O, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it is 28-0. So not much time to... And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On one, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. This is Fant on the short completion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first. Still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
11.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Robinson with another carry. And he won't get much. Maybe a Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Burrow on play action. And caught by London. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
On 3rd down, Robinson. On the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
12. Here we go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run with Robinson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
A give left side to Robinson. And he gets halfway. It's on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin.
Surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might have a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Second and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
63.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Officially, that'll be marked down. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, to advance the ball through the air, they've got to get their timing back.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's brought in downfield by Lund. 5.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong.
Here we go.
So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Pierce will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Extra point at now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores.
Because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Across midfield, Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
1-1, ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Gun.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken 1st down on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack,
Here we
just
go.
a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side. Good safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive
Here we go,
coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Now it's Burrow.
Hit as he continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Side.
Now Burrow. This pass is caught by London. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 20. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. It's to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they're right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll muscle his way in situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley. And he's going to take this on 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball.
It's caught inside the 25. Yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and